Today, we're going to dive into a seriously powerful idea to help you navigate through life distractions, one that feels more necessary now than ever. It's this concept of building an inner citadel. So, what in the world is it, and why should you care about building one? Make sure to stay till the end to find out, and for an exercise to help you build yours. Think about it for a second. In this world of non-stop notifications, endless opinions, and just a constant barrage of headlines, doesn't it feel like our peace of mind is always under attack? It's exhausting, right? Well, what if there was a way to protect it, to keep it safe no matter what was going on outside? There is this brilliant metaphor to explain it, which you see here. On the left, you've got the open city, and let's be honest, that's where most of us are living. Our mental gates are just wide open. Anything and everything can just waltz right in, disrupt our peace, and leave us in a constant state of just reacting. The goal is to move over to the right, to build an inner citadel, a fortress inside your mind where peace isn't dependent on the outside world, it's generated from within. That's where you become resilient and observant, not just reactive. Let's start by diagnosing the problem, right? Without even realizing it, most of us are living in this open city. We basically have zero mental defenses up, which leaves us totally exposed to what feels like a daily siege. And who are these invaders? Well, they're not exactly conquering armies, are they? They're the little things, a negative headline that catches your eye, a random comment from a coworker that just gets under your skin, a traffic jam, a worry about something that hasn't even happened. Each one of these things marches straight into our minds and, as the source material puts it, basically sets fire to our peace. So what's the solution? It all begins with a huge shift in your perspective. You have to stop seeing yourself as just a helpless citizen of this chaotic city and start seeing yourself as its chief architect. And look, this isn't some new age idea. This is the foundation, and it comes straight from Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor. As he says here, your mind doesn't actually need anything from the outside world to be calm. It only gets upset if it creates a need for approval, a need for things to go perfectly. Realizing that's the first huge step to taking back control. So what is this inner citadel really? Well, here's the definition. It's a fortified space inside you. But the most important part of this whole sentence is that last bit, unless you grant them permission. See, nothing gets in unless you let it. You are the one in command of the gates, always. This right here is the whole ball game. It's about moving from being passive, basically a renter, just subject to the whims of a landlord called life, to being active. You become the designer, the builder of your own mental and emotional home. Okay, so this sounds great, but how do you actually build this thing? The walls of your citadel aren't made of brick and mortar. They're built from something way, way stronger, your judgments. This is how you build it step by step. Let's say someone insults you. Now, your gut reaction is to fire back, right? But instead you do step 2. You retreat, you just pause and pull back inside your fortress. From the safety of the walls, you assess. You ask that crucial question, does this insult actually threaten my character, my integrity? And if the answer is no, and, it almost always is, you move to step 4. You deny it entry. It can stand outside and shout all it wants, but it cannot harm the real you inside. Now, of course, any strong fortress needs a well-trained garrison to defend it. And for those that practice this, that's where your body comes in. It's the physical support system for your mind. There is this really fascinating, kind of weird way of looking at the body. It's called a preferred indifferent. Now, what does that mean? It means your physical health isn't the ultimate good. Your character is, but it's definitely preferred. Why? Because a healthy, capable body is simply a more effective tool for living a good life. This totally flips the script on why you'd even work out. It's not about vanity, it's about fortification. It's about making sure your garrison, your physical self, is capable and strong, because when you're tired and run down, your mind is so much more vulnerable to those internal traitors, lethargy, bad moods, irritability, that can basically unlock the gates from the inside. This quote just nails the idea perfectly. It creates this powerful separation between a physical sensation, my leg hurts, and your core self, your I. That's the real you. So the fortress wall might be getting battered, but the commander inside is calm and untouched. That separation, wow, that is the secret to some serious resilience. All right, now we're going to the very heart of the Citadel. The command center, the most protected part of you. It's called your ruling faculty, or your soul. These things on this list, these are your real treasures. And just think about it for a second. Unlike your money, your job, or your reputation, no one can ever take these away from you. Someone can hurt your body, they can try to ruin your reputation, but they can never force you to abandon your integrity. They can never stop you from choosing to be a good person. This core part of you is truly invincible. So what's the result of protecting this core? You develop what the Source calls gravity. You become the centered, stable presence in the world. While everyone else is getting blown around by the chaotic winds of daily life, you remain firmly planted, drawing strength from a peace that you generate yourself. Okay, this has all been great in theory, but theory without practice is pretty useless, right? So let's make this super real, super actionable, with a simple drill you can do tonight. Think of this as your first shift on watch duty. Before you sleep tonight, I want you to identify one specific worry that always seems to get in. Maybe it's what someone thinks of you or a fear about work. Then actually visualize it as a person or a thing standing outside the gates of your mind, and then you consciously, deliberately deny it entry. You say to it, "You have no power here, you have no place here," and then you pull your focus back, inside, behind your walls, to your own calm reason. And this isn't just some philosophical question, it's your first assignment. The strength of your inner citadel isn't built in a day, it's built one decision at a time, one night at a time, by choosing what you allow to enter and what you decide to leave outside the walls.